heel.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
And Triple H at one point was scheduled to return as a heel. Stephanie always makes a great heel. It'll be interesting, but I think something happens at Hell in a Cell. Not only that, but, I mean, the last WWE pay-per-view was less than 2 weeks ago, okay? And we've got another pay-per-view, and obviously the selling point of Hell in a Cell is Hell in a Cell, is the cage itself.
I mean, hang on real quick, man. I don't want to say nothing, but I don't want to give it away, but I think our guest is in our chat room right now.
No.
Pink Diva?
Well, so she quit.
Ooh.
Didn't it?
Damn. Yeah, did you see that, though? It was Pink Diva?
That could be anything. That could be.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
I have no idea. The only, I told you guys before we went on the air last night, I actually, I had talked to her through email, and I had asked her. I was going to surprise you guys in the chat rooms, and I was going to try to get her in there for you guys, and I believe she was going to do it last night, but I fucked up, and my computer got screwed, so we weren't able to do that. But I had a surprise plan for you guys last night.
Hey, man, people are saying that you're the anonymous GM. Edge broke your computer.
No, not me. That was my computer that he said.
That's what I'm saying, dude. After I started thinking about it, I was like, man, is Clark in on this? What?
Yeah, right. Guys, live chat room, WZROnline.com/chat. Once again, WZROnline.com/chat. If you missed the first hour here, again, we're going to have Billy Gunn's mistress up in hour number 2, Deborah Simmons. She's the one that posted the YouTube videos about Billy Gunn, Monosop. So we're going to have her on in hour number 2. You guys are welcome to call up live and ask questions, confront her, do whatever you want. Hour number 2, anything goes in hour number 2. And I would say that, I mean, we're not really a PG show.
Not at all.
We're not a PG show. Not at all. So if you got kids in the room, maybe it's not good to have them there when we're talking to a mistress.
Yeah, I mean, that could be bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
So anyways, and for you newbies, because I know it's a Wednesday night, some of you guys are here, number 1, just to hear the Billy Gunn mistress. Number 2, you're here just because you're new to the show. We're live every Tuesday night, so if you're around on Tuesday nights from 8 to 10 Eastern Time, we always put up the live links on the website. So the same way that you found tonight's show, you can find us weekly every Tuesday night from 8 to 10 Eastern Time on WZROnline.com, the official website of WZR.
That's us, daddy.
That's right, daddy.
Man, I just thought of a news bit that's actually kind of big news in a way that we haven't talked about.
What's cracking?
Paul Bearer's return, man. And this is the thing. I mean, you're going to say I'm just saying this now, but
they fucking buried him, dude. That's where you're going, right?
No, I wasn't even going to say. I was going to bring it up last week, man. I was going to say, like, with this whole Undertaker-Kane feud, I go, is it just a matter of time before Paul Bearer comes back? But then I thought about it. I go, well, they did bury him in cement alive, so I don't know.
Yes, they buried this man in cement alive. Okay, buried alive in cement, and son of a bitch, here he is. But, you know what? In their defense, he did rise up out of a casket. So,
yeah, I mean, shoot.
I mean, maybe he died and then the casket, and he's been in that casket ever since he was buried alive. And
Undertaker out there with one of them cement, cement diggers.
Oh, who the fuck writes this shit?
Hey, and that's what we say every week, man. They're on a week-to-week basis with their writing, and it's like, I mean, we both know it's very. Their storylines don't make a lot of sense lately.
Well, I guess it makes sense. It makes sense that he's got a gimmick. He's got the Paul Bearer gimmick, so I guess he can't be killed. He can't be killed.
And I think this really means, man, is Undertaker's career coming full circle, because Undertaker's been saying for a couple years now that when he's ready to be done, the last run for him, he wants to have Paul Bearer come back. So I'm thinking WrestleMania, man, is his last match.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
We talk about it every year, every WrestleMania. Is this Taker's last match? Is this Taker's last match? I don't think so. And I think he's got this year And I think he's got next year, but next year he takes an even more limited schedule than he has this year. But I don't think, and by the way, for those that have asked, you guys know my thoughts on this, I don't think the streak, who ends the streak? Nobody.
Yeah, I can't see them. I mean, come on, man. You're not going to end this streak. It don't matter.
Yeah, I don't see anyone ending that streak because it tarnishes it. You know what I mean? Think about, in future years, you can always say that, you know what? The Undertaker, undefeated at WrestleMania, but if he's got that one loss, I can see why they would have him do that one loss, because that one loss is seriously going to elevate somebody to the next step.
Look at, and another thing though, man, Shawn Michaels went out at WrestleMania. It ended in a loss. Ric Flair went out at WrestleMania, ended in a loss. I don't know, I think he might end up, 18-1, 19-1, 20-1, whatever it's going to be.
That's an interesting point, Flair and Michaels.
Yep, and come on, Shawn Michaels kind of known as Mr. WrestleMania.
They don't have streaks. They don't have,
No, but I'm saying, when you got those big names retiring, going out, and both of them turn out to be losses, I don't know. And with WWE, history always seems to repeat itself, so.
That's true.
I don't know, we could see, I don't know. I don't want it to end by any means, but.
Somebody says, somebody like Triple H ends it. It's not going to be somebody like Triple H. It's not going to be somebody that's already over. If it's going to be anybody that's going to end the streak, it'll be, a Sheamus or...
God, I hope not.
Well, it'll be a younger talent that they see mega potential in, because...
Definitely.
It never ends. I don't
Maybe The Miz. Maybe The Miz.
Maybe, I don't see it ending. I don't see it ending. Prove me wrong, but I just don't see it ending.
Yeah, I don't know, but either way, man, I think it's good to have Paul Bearer back. It's good to see the little pasty-faced
it makes for a better angle. You know what I mean? Paul Bearer has always been a staple with The Undertaker and Kane, and now that the two of them are feuding, it makes sense. It makes sense to bring him back, and it adds, it adds an extra aspect to the angle.
It's kind of like that nostalgia effect with it too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And Paul Bearer, I got no problems with Paul Bearer coming back for this angle. The angle's corny enough, you know what I mean? Why not Paul Bearer, So.
And both these, but Kane and The Undertaker, their last match at Night of Champions, like we said last time, dude, it was freaking terrible,
Right.
I don't think either of them could put on that great of a match anymore.
Guys, get to our live chat room, www.WZROnline.com/chat. Once again, WZROnline.com/chat. We've got loads and loads of people in there tonight, and like I said, in hour number 2, we are going to have a Billy Gunn's mistress up at some point, Deborah Simmons. So she'll be here in hour number 2. Take live phone calls and shout-outs as well. About 20 minutes before we try to get her on, so hopefully we can do that.
Oh, definitely. Hopefully.
What else, bro? I saw Sean Wallman, right? He got cleared, right?
Yeah, yep, he got cleared. Probation, right?
I believe so. Yeah. TMZ had it up today. They actually caught him outside the New Jersey courthouse. I think it's going to air on tonight's TMZ, the TV show that they do. A lot of times they don't post the videos on TMZ. They save those for the TV show on Fox.
Yeah, and like I said, he got busted for half a joint. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Oh, I know. It's so corny.
Legalize marijuana.
Well, that's what I'm saying. In 10 years, marijuana will be legalized. It's got to not being. Well, the problem is, God, I don't want to get sidetracked from wrestling, but you're not going to win the war on drugs. Okay, you're just look at Mexico, for example. All these people, 25,000 people killed last month alone. You know what I mean? You're just not going to, and as far as pot is concerned, anybody can grow pot in their backyard, in their home.
Basement, anywhere.
You're just never going to control marijuana. You're never going to control marijuana. There's always going to be marijuana around, and there's no way to stop it. So why waste all this money?
I'm just so surprised that the government hasn't legalized it and put a tax on it, you know what I mean?
Well, I can see cocaine and heroin and things of that nature, but...
Being illegal, yeah.
Come on. You know what I mean? Come on, it's a little bit of pot.
Okay,
You're never gonna win.
Yep. Oh, and Waltman also had a $200 fine, so he got out pretty good.
$200 fine as well, yeah. Well, I was on half a joint, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't it like $400, $300 and something dollars?
His fine?
Yeah, it wasn't like three. No.
Oh, it might have been before, but they reduced it. I know for a fact to 200.
Oh, okay.
100%.
All right.
Yep.
No doubt. Guys, once again, we've got loads and loads of people in our live chat room. Get in there tonight with the chat. Shout-outs to hour number 2 and live phone calls as well. I haven't received one phone call tonight, and that is usually not good news as far as phone
line goes.
So what I want to do is right now, what we're going to do is...
Call us up.
Yeah, what else you got for news?
News, man, I got John Cena's heel turn. I thought this was kind of big, the whole discussion of it. You want me to give my opinion on it while you're doing this?
Yeah.
Look, alright guys, my opinion on this is, with John Cena's heel turn, if you ask a random person on the street who John Cena is, most people are going to say, a wrestler. They might not have seen him wrestle, but, most of pop culture knows who the hell he is. And let me say, I'm not a fan of this man, but I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Cena is this generation's Hulk Hogan, whether we like it or not.
What are we talking about? Cena heel turn? We're good on
Cena's heel turn.
We're good on phone, by the way.
We're good? Okay, well, pretty much, though, my opinion on this is, I actually, before we talked about this, and we were talking about how it was probably a bad move with, for the kids and stuff like that, but if you think about it, Hulk Hogan has turned heel in the past, Steve Austin has turned heel in the past, The Rock, and all these guys, and they've all been successful at it. And I think this would actually help with John Cena's character. Little kids might be upset for a minute, but they'll always find another face to root for, so...
Yeah, and
I think it's smart.
Vince has gone back and forth on that decision more times, and before this, it was always Vince would always say, no, we are not turning Cena heel. And now it's to the point where he's listening to suggestions, which never happened in the past. I mean, he was firm on no Cena heel turn. As to when it's going to happen, there's some talk around WrestleMania, but none of this is confirmed. You know what I mean? None of this is confirmed, and who knows? For older fans, such as myself, okay, that watch wrestling and I see these corny John Cena promos, and I'm just like, ugh, you know what I mean? Think about if they turned Cena heel, right? And he just cut this. I mean, obviously, if he's a heel, I don't think we're going to have the poopy jokes and
It would definitely add an edge to him,
I mean, if they would turn him into a badass heel, I mean, we know he can talk, right? We know he's decent. He's decent in ring.